Greetings, everyone. I thought I would do a weekly open update. So over the weekend, we got a 50% rule on the bottom. So sell off on London and New York pre-New York AM session. So high volume, breaking through the developing monthly value area high. So my thinking on this is it's trying to put in a higher low again. So we'll go to the daily. So we're getting higher lows, higher low, higher low, higher low with the closes. So potential for price to move up, getting support on developing monthly value area high. We'll see if it still wants to move up higher. If this fails, and it may retrace back to developing yearly val again. We'll see how that works. But back to here, high volume. We just get a swing of this liquidity. That's why it was high volume through here. And then pretty much just swung this area. We'll go to the 1 hour. So, what was that? Oh no, that was pre-New York. And then on New York AM session. So that's pretty typical. So what we're looking for in the bottom was a 50% rule of liquidity. So we could go 1 hour of untouched. So obviously I've adjusted it to untouched here, despite it moving up. So that's where I'd want to see a 50% rule, like I said previously. You could also do a composite liquidity selection, and it would be there. So you'd get the 50% higher, but you'd still get a good entry in there. And then you could also set it up so you would do a 50% tag and see if there's confirmation there. So you get the initial untouched liquidity, you get 50% tag with that, plus a bull div, lower closes than here. I would expect rotation at least. And you're getting that on London. And then you get another 50% confirmation here as well, just after the new hour. So that was just literally a 5-minute wick down. It wasn't even high volume. It was just confirmation of acceptance of liquidity. So there we are. So you get high volume of that 50% of untouched liquidity in there. And then you get this one on the new hour. And then you get rotation back up. Closes are higher than the 50% as well. So that's what I'd be looking at. I mean, we can go to the 3 hour. 3 minute as well. So you could go from here to here. Not necessarily 50%, not necessarily 50% in there. But 50% of encompassing all this. So, I mean, you get stacked liquidity confirmations in there anyway. That would be the entry trigger for me, though. You know, you would say, take it on high volume, 50% respected. We'll do a replay, 1 minute. High volume buying, closes above the 50%. So your invalidation point, say if you're doing it on the closes and the closes are stacked, the invalidation point would be the bottom of the liquidity, so 100%. So you'd be getting 0.1% movement. So that's how I would set it up. That would be the invalidation point if you were seeing price moving down again. But yeah, it seemed to be quite reasonable. And then we get rotation back up. So it's not bad. And then getting a 4-hour support level as well is key. So just swinging that area, testing the 50, running it back up. So we'll get out of this replay quickly. So what would I be expecting now? Well, I probably want rotation back up, having developing monthly value area high as support, holding price up, moving up again into resistance, potentially taking the top. The thing is, we've got a confirmed downtrend. This would, well, for the local range anyway, but a more macro uptrend with confirmed higher lows. So see what they want to do. I would be waiting for this and this to be taken. But it would be more dependent upon support being held around here and then flipping this again from resistance into support. That would be the play. So, and then it would obviously go for this untouched liquidity, the untouched liquidity in the top, and then run it from there. But anything can happen, honestly. So, and it's Asia as well. I'm waiting for the new month. So we'll go new month will be coming in this coming Saturday. So that's what I would be waiting for. So at the moment, like, I would be waiting for price action around here for big moves, and especially getting ready for Monday morning. So that would be what, on the 3rd, that would be what I would be waiting for and getting set up for. But the play for me would still be higher versus lower. And see where price goes. So anyway, I hope this helps. Yeah, it seems like there's a decent amount of support at the moment. So we'll see where it runs. Anyway, I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.